it, but I did it. Ah, cool. I'll run up first. Might be something good. I can have a fishing rod I can sell. Mistletoe. Who is up here? Really? No one up here? Oh, that's creepy. That feels so weird. That feels really weird. Cool. At least I didn't have to run down. That's fun.
Always good to have a little.
Oh. Wow. I'm supposed to jump. Triangles jump, you doofus. This channel is very much so of what not to do. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Get this compass, compot bow. Compass and bow. Down there.
Just another peaceful moment.
Bam. The job has been done. TJ13. Okay.
Sometimes it's nice to just sit and think.
Sometimes.
Ha! Friend, I wish. But the only task I could use help with might be a bit too delicate for you to handle. Unless you're a master goldsmith, then feel free to prove it. And I'll have work for you immediately. There's just not enough of them to go around. And now that we're on lockdown, there's not much demand for my services either.
Fair.
Listen, I said I don't have any jobs, as in things I pay you for doing. That doesn't mean I can't teach you a thing or two.
Sure.
If you're willing to learn, that is. Since you're free to wander about while I'm stuck in the keep, you've probably bashed in the skull of a beast or two, right? The alchemists. They're likely snatching up the corpses, using the muck to cook their weird concoctions. But perhaps you'd rather craft yourself some armor from those hides, huh? We should start with something simple. Let's see. I'll give you some notes on how to make armor. You gather the materials and get to work. And when you're done, you can bring it over so I can see what you've made.
Oh. That's pretty good. Wow. Corpse in a hat. Okay. That one. What's that? What does that give me? Cool. Hell is that thing? What the? Oh, I can make that now? What the heck? Leather gloves. Whoopsie rags. Nice. Increase my attack speed. I guess. Go with that. Upgrade that. Attach a relic. Cool. Did I do anything good?
Oh, people used... Now that I think... Oh, so you have... Of course I do. Those pins are peak craftsmanship, and very rare at that. We only get... But when I look at you, well, it's pretty obvious you wouldn't be able to beat a knight. And even if you found one already dead, you'd sooner nick his armor than a pin. You knew nothing. Either way, good for you.
Wow, what a dick. Yeah, quests. In here. Ah, over there. Okay. Found him. Cool. Fast travel stuff. I can hit someone.
haven't seen you before. It depends on who's asking and why. No, I'm kidding. I don't meet many outsiders these days. I'm Marg, a hunter in the service of the Horns of the South. Everything is interesting around here. But ultimately, it depends on what you're looking for.
Give me 1 second, good people. I'll be
No.
Oh.
I have my reasons. You need to understand that when someone enlists with the Horns of the South, he leaves his former self outside the walls of the keep. His old life, it loses all meaning.
Fair
If
enough.
someone comes here and gets political, well, they'll end up disappointed. I don't know if you're aware, but becoming the captain is a curse for any true keeper. It's not the honor others on Avalon seem to think it is. Because the captain answers to Camelot and its representative, Galahad. So every captain needs to get political, whether he likes it or not. And the current Galahad is a real piece of shit. He burns people under any pretext whatsoever, or none at all. He sows terror. I have no respect for the man.
That's fair. Nothing I can do for you.
I'm self-sufficient enough not to have to ask for help.
Yeah, that's fair.
However, I suppose I could help you. I could share some things I found out during my hunts.
Open the shop. Sick. Fire arrow. Iron fire arrow. Leather. Got no money. Oh. Sell that. I'll keep that. Oh, that sells for a pretty penny. I think I got 2 fishing rods. Ah, yeah, I do have 2 fishing rods.
this place. But even the dead hardly ever get any rest.
Yep.
Though I'll admit, it's getting worse lately. They keep emerging from the local cemetery in numbers greater than that small plot of land ever held. So I'm guessing we might have a necromancer on our hands.
Necromancer.
And here I thought after the Charred Conclave, we'd have more than 100 years of peace from them.
Do you often have problems with necromancy in these parts?
Only every century or so. But even that's too often if you ask me.
Fair enough.
Something seems to draw them here. Well, it's probably all that death.
So it's
The
probably
South
death.
has always been restless. And after what happened with the sunken village,
Yeah.
I guess death is seeped into the very soil of this land. Must be quite alluring for that lot.
Why can't you deal with yourself?
Because I'm not stupid or suicidal.
Well,
I can go up
more
against a
than
few
fair.
undead. But their masters are a different story. I'm a simple hunter, while they have the power to raise the dead. Arrows are only good against magic if you're far away from the caster, which is impossible in the crypt. But if you decide not to help, I'll have no choice, will I? Or I could just wait for the necromancer to be destroyed by what they summoned. It happens sometimes, from what I've heard. Good. And try not to die. That undead swarm doesn't need any more recruits.
Point. Alright. What is that? All the way up there. Alright, here we go. Parrying goals. Sweet. Oh, lettuce. Hell yes. Lettuce. Hey, look. Boogie. Boogie. That's down that way. Whoa, what the hell is that thing? Holy crap. What the hell is that? Jesus. Wait, map. Let's go this way.
Seawall. He was the first to set foot on Avalon, not me. He decided that if anything were to attack us in this strange land, he would shield me and take the first blow himself.
Okay.
I remember loyalty. A fierce, unwavering loyalty. To me and to Avalon.
Wow.
He must have been someone I trusted deeply. Perhaps as we move forward, more memories of him will come back to me. For now, I only hope his loyalty wasn't in vain. It's more than a sword. It's a promise.
This guy I can see on
A
the corner.
blade that stands for unity, for strength, and for hope. It wasn't just mine. It belonged to Avalon. Every swing, every battle was fought for the land and its people. But Excalibur is also a burden. It demands more than just skill. It demands purpose. Without that, then it is just steel.
Fair. Fuck you, piece of shit. Here we go. Far out, man. Creepy as fuck. What the hell? Ow. Oh my god. I got. It's a bit of horror. Oh, hello.
Who goes there? Are you the one responsible for all that racket? People are trying to rest in peace, damn it.
Ah, my bad.
Oh, you'll have to forgive them. They're a little disoriented. Waking up in this way is like coming out of a thick fog you've been wandering through for days on end. Dulls the senses, clouds the mind. Terrible for coordination. My name's Huardok, and I am the keeper of this place. I look after the dead, or at least, I try to. It used to be much easier where they stayed in one place. Now I need to keep making sure they don't stray too far from the cemetery. But I'm not complaining. A little exercise is good for the body. Dead, alive, what's the difference? I am here. I always have been, and I always will be, until the day I'm released from my service. Truth be told, I'm not quite sure. Has it been a long time since the wave came and swallowed the village? That was when people stopped coming here. It's like the sea washed away the memory of this place as well. I don't remember much of what happened afterwards. I must have fallen asleep for a while.
Wow.
I know everything that happens here. If you're looking for some juicy gossip, Becca from the third row south still has no idea where her husband is. They were supposed to be buried together, you see, but he never showed up. The scoundrel. Everyone here thinks he got remarried and chose to rest with his second wife. Not me. I think he probably got eaten.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that would be Master. He's been at his experiments again, I'm afraid. Getting the folks around here all agitated. Putting them back to sleep again is going to be such a chore. Master is Master. He commands the dead. I don't know much else. I'm here to serve, not to ask questions.
Ah, fair enough.
Dunno. Usual. Glowing chalk, candles, and dead bodies. I even saw some new faces recently, but they didn't stay long.
Where's Master
You
now?
want me to betray his trust that easily? We barely know each other. I wouldn't tell you even if I could.
Oh.
Because it's my purpose. The sole reason I was brought back. That has never changed. Just as I haven't. But I'm happy where I am. The dead need company too, you know. The folks here were forsaken by the living. At least I can make sure they're not lonely. Interested in local history, are you? Good, good. The memory of those who came before us should be preserved. I can let you in. There is a small fee of 5 gold coins, for the upkeep of the cemetery, of course. It's constant work, as you can clearly see, and my petitions for additional funds seem to have fallen on deaf ears. Bless you, kind stranger. Those old bones are not what they used to be. Here, just take the key. Be careful, though. There's evil dwelling in those crypts.
No shit.
Oh, and I hope I don't need to remind you not to rob any graves. It's terribly rude, and I'd rather not deal with the complaints.
That's fair. I won't rob any. Okay. I didn't expect it to turn this way. It's fucking crazy. These statues so gonna turn alive. Far out. Oh my god. They're trying to attack me, bro. Why is it in a key? Okay. Ow! What the fuck? Okay. That ain't cool.